my God, we need to 11 o'clock. Hello, good morning, everybody. Let me get this straight. Let's get in the middle. All right, cool. Let me just double check. I want to make sure that it's working. Let's make sure my sound's working. All right, cool. All right, good. All right, so I have one more minute. I'm just going to give it one more second, and then we'll get started. All right, 10:10. Love it. All right, so let's get started. So good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate everybody who's jumping on since I changed the time. So again, I'm always, any live that I'm going to do power numbers. So last time was always 12:12, and now today is 10:10. So again, both beautiful power numbers. So again, I'm truly grateful to be here this morning with you guys. I'm truly grateful to be here on this earth this morning as well. So thank you for joining me. I am grateful. So I'm going to start out. I was just looking at something. All right. So I'm going to start out just by cleansing the space, creating a sacred space for us to share with one another. And again, just remember that whether you're watching live now or you're going to watch later, this message is meant for you at whatever time that you see it. So, all right, so I'm just using Palo Santo. We'll Palo Santo a little bit for you as well. Not that it's needed. It's just a fun ritual for the most part, but it does help to cleanse energy. So you can also cleanse your energy just from your own mental space. So, all right, cool. Well, again, thank you for being here. So I'm going to start out with a song today. I wanted to play it, but I just realized from YouTube, there's probably like copyright issues and copyright infringement. So there's a song back in the 90s that Biggie sang, and it went like this. It said, "It was all a dream." So I'm starting with this because I just want to remind you guys that this is a dream. It's a simulation. Even though we think that we're living this life and things are happening to us, it's a dream that we're creating from ourselves, right? So anything that we think is happening to us is actually wrong. We are the creators in this life. We are creating this dream with our thoughts, with our actions, with our energy, with our frequency, and with our vibration. So I wanted to start off with that. It was all a dream. And then the next part of the song goes, "You know very well who you are. Don't let them hold you down. Reach for the stars." So I'm just channeling a little bit of Biggie today in the sense that he knew way before my time here, that it was all a dream. And he basically created his own reality. He went from having nothing to having everything, to being like a rap superstar. That again, people play his music today like it just came out. So I just wanted to remind everybody that this is a dream, this is a simulation, and you are the creator of your reality. So I'm just giving you a new perspective, a new way to look at things. But this is your dream, and your dream can either be a nightmare or an absolute like magical thing. So it's really just what you want to create. And what you want to create, you have to hold tight in your mind, in your body, in your spirit, in your emotions. You have to hold on so tight to that, in the sense of just really focusing on that and being devoted to that, but then also surrendering it to the divine and letting it go. And I know they're contradictory things, but that's kind of that bliss, that magical space. So I don't know, I felt compelled that I just had to start off with that. So now I'm also going to just give a little bit of insight, feedback as to where the divine masculine and the divine feminine energies are this week. Now, as a reminder, when I speak of divine masculine and divine feminine, it's not necessarily it's not a male person or it's not a female person. We both inherently, I mean, in every single human, we have divine masculine energies and divine feminine energies. And when they're in balance and when when they flow together, you're in perfect flow state and you are working out of your heart space and you're using the two energies together to create this beautiful reality that you want to create. So again, but as a collective, as a collective whole, we're all going through this ascension process as well as Mother Earth. So there's a lot of things that have been changing recently that are affecting these energies. So the Earth and the vibration of the Earth is changing, which is affecting the energies, as well as there's just a mass ascension that's going on that is forcing divine masculines and divine feminines in their own right to ascend and really kind of transmute a lot of denser energies to raise up into higher vibrations. All right. Having said that, so divine feminines, for all my divine feminines out there, I just wanted to let you know that this week has been, there has been this final release. It's a finality, and it was a release of a victim mentality. So a lot of these energies have come from, they're karmic energies that have come from multiple generations past. So somewhere in the bloodline, somewhere in your bloodline, there's been this victim mentality, and also it does kind of come from the feminine aspect. The feminines are subservient, they're victims, they need protection, they need to be protected, they need to protect themselves. So this whole thing kind of stems, it's all being released. All of that energy, it's gone, right? This is the week that we're just releasing that. We're letting all of that go and fully surrendering to the divine. God has our back on this. God has our back on this. And I did a video last week saying that God wins, and he has our back on this, and he is helping us release this once and for all, this victim mentality, these addictive behaviors, anything that's really kind of been holding you back in fear. Again, the feelings that you felt that you needed to be protected from something that, again, is based in fear, that you're afraid of something, that you need protection. Even, the fact that sometimes, like in the spiritual community, we'll put a protective bubble around us, right? Or Archangel Michael protects us. And yes, there is some truth in that. But at the end of the day, we don't need protection. When our heart space is open, and this goes into the divine feminines as well, this week there's a huge heart chakra opening. So this goes into that space as well, that when your heart is truly open and exposed and out there and vulnerable, as much as you think in the mental mind that would leave you open and you would really need to fully open and you need to protect yourself, it's actually the opposite. The heart is the most powerful thing on this planet, and the energies of the heart space are the most powerful things. And when that is open and you are fully sitting in your truth and you are vulnerable and you are just here in presence, there is no need for protection. There's no need for protection whatsoever. So it's just asking us to really let go of these last dense victim mentalities of this need for protection or to be protected or for somebody to protect us. Let it go. Surrender to the divine and step into your true essence, your true heart space, and live in that space where there is no need for protection because you are divinity at its core. So yes. So love that. Now for the divine masculines, I don't typically speak on the divine masculine. However, this week I've been feeling something. So with that, the divine masculines, I feel that they are going through, they're in this transformation energy, and they are in a little bit of a protective bubble right now, in the sense that they're, I don't even know how to explain this because I don't normally pull these energies, but they are going through a transformation. They have kind of gone within a little bit just to, I think, like reassess everything. But they've been feeling very deeply like pressure, a lot of pressure. And I'm just looking at my notes because I wrote this down. They're feeling pressure, like all eyes are on them, right? Like all eyes are on them. Everybody is watching them to see, like, what are you going to do? What's your next move? Like, what action are you going to take? What's happening? And it's like all this pressure compounding, and they're just like overwhelmed, and it's like enough is enough, and like they're overworked and like doing too much, and it's just like it's just a lot, right? Like it's like just a lot. But I just feel this pressure that all eyes are on them, like just all eyes, meaning like everybody wants something from them, right? Like everybody wants something from them, and everybody wants to pull them in one, like different directions. And this is one of those things, those moments where um, they say for self-love, it says you have to put your mask on first, right? You can't help anybody else, and you can't be there for others until you put your mask on first. So that divine masculine needs to come back to himself, really come back within, find out like what needs to be taken care of in themselves. Like what love do they need to give themselves? What do they really want? Like what do they need for themselves before they can give out to anybody else? Before they could be there, they can't be there for anybody else until they're there for themselves. And I just feel like they're feeling that pressure this week. But it is also, they're going through this big transformation, this big release as well, just like the divine feminines releasing that. The divine masculines are going through their own thing right now with this transformation energy. So just kind of know that's where they are. There is movement there. It is all like coming into play. It's just a matter of like that's where they are, and they need that time to come back to themselves and just and take care of themselves first. So all right, cool. Let me just double check. So heart chakra, I talked about that. True surrender, yeah, breaking down of old structures, and this is on both sides, the masculine and the feminine. There's this just true surrender on both parts. The masculine needs to surrender, the feminine needs to surrender, and just like let go. And really, it's a breaking down of old structures, old paradigms, old thought processes, old ways of thinking, and just letting go. And it's not letting go of, in like a relationship sense or a job sense or a project sense. It's just like letting go sometimes of old thought patterns, old thought processes, old things that are holding us back into the old earth. And God wants to just force us and push us into this new earth. Like he's done. He's like, you know what? You guys have had a lot of time. Like enough is enough. Like we're moving on. Like we're going into new earth, whether you like it or not. Like it's going to change. So, and it says, yeah, just releasing what no longer serves you. So, all right, cool. So I'm sorry, I just rattled on a little bit there, but I wanted to get all that out because we had that whole eclipse thing about a week and a half ago, and then we had the 2/2 portal, the 222 portal. So there was like a lot of, again, this final purge, this final releasing. So, all right, so for twin flames, I'm going to pull a card for you guys to let you know where you are on the journey right now. Okay. Let's see what needs to come out for them. Just twin flames as a whole, like where are they? What's going on? It says divine timing. So again, this is one of those words that we love to hear on the twin flame journey, divine timing. But this is that true surrender, energy. Everything is working out for you. When I pulled this card, it's 1023, so it's 1, 2, 3. So everything is in alignment. Everything is coming into play. Everything is working out for you. Know that everything is always working out for you. Everything always works out for you. Everything always comes to you from your highest timeline, from your highest self, and the best possible outcomes. But this is divine timing, so just give it a little bit more time, because that's what's needed to come out. Now I feel that there's more things that need to come out. Marriage. So for any twin flames out there, that if you've wanted to be married or that you just feel this deep in your soul, I know in my heart that all twin flames are meant to be together. Whether you want to listen to the hype out there or not, they are meant to be together. But yeah, this marriage card, so divine timing, there will be marriages out there. And I still feel that there's more cards that need to come out. So let's just see what else needs to pop out here. And just, holidays. This could be Easter coming up. Not really sure. Holidays, it could be a birthday coming up. So if this has any significance to you, just know that something significant could happen around the holidays. What's coming through with that? Yeah. So sorry. It's basically saying like a birthday that's coming up. No, actually. And then so I'm seeing more like holy days. Like every day is sacred, every day is divine, every day is holy. Just treat every day. Really, anything could happen at any day. And I'm sorry I went back on that, but that's when I looked at the card, it says it separated it for me, and it says holy days. So every day is sacred. Just know that things are moving forward, things are moving and happening in the right direction. So let's just see this. Whoa, Melly. Hold on a second. What's happening here? Okay. All right, so I just feel that there's a little bit more message that wanted to come out there. So let's just say. Anything else? Yeah, they're telling me that there is another card. Let's just see what's going to come out. We get this a lot. Messages and music. So just know that if you are not in communication with your twin or your divine counterpart, just know that they are sending you messages and music. And this is another thing that we're also letting go of in this, the releasing, the breaking down of old structures and old paradigms. Knowing that even if you're in separation, you're not separated, right? So I started the whole call off with it was all a dream. Like that's part of this whole programming thing, is really letting go of the fact that the separation, right? So I'm feeling this strongly this week as well. The separation, it's hard for the mind to grasp this concept. But there is no separation between you and your twin. Like you are them, they are you, you are one. And like when your mind tries to grasp that, it can't. So it wants to keep us separated. It wants us, like keep us in that separation energy. But really, that's another thing that's being released at this time, is really just, there is no separation. So just know that they are always, always, always with you. And they are always guiding you on this journey. Like you guys are in this together. You've always been in this together. There's never been a day that you've been separated. And it was all a dream, right? It was all a dream that you actually were separated. But that's where I'm getting the messages and music. They are with you in the 5D, always sending you messages in multiple different ways, signs, synchronicities, but music is a huge way that they send you messages. So listen out for any songs today that may be, songs that you guys have heard together, your song. Just know, even like listen to it. Sometimes the lyrics come through and it's exactly what they want to say to you, but they can't really say to you directly in the 3D. So just know that. But all right, any others? No. So that's basically what's coming out. Just know everything is aligning for you guys. Everything's coming together in divine timing. There will be marriages out there. They are speaking to you through music and through the 5D. And then just treat every day as a holy day, in the sense that every single day is sacred. So just know they're always with you and that you guys are always working together. And every day is bringing you guys closer together. So every single day is holy and sacred. and it's bringing you guys back together overall. So love it. Thank you. All right, cool. Now for the rest of the collective, where am I at? I'm at like 20 minutes. I got about 10 minutes left because I'd like to go for about a half an hour. All right, so let's see here. I'm going to pull out some shadows, some cards from the Shadows and Light deck. I'll show you. Okay. So this is like that last transformation energy. You know, I know we left the year of the snake about a week or so ago, but I like this. Oh, jeez. I like this deck because it really shows us shadows like that we need to work on sometimes, or what's really kind of coming up, what needs to be released. And because there is this releasing going on, the breaking of old structures, let's see what's out there that really needs to, what's going on. So, and these are just collective cards as a whole. So benevolence, kindness, right? So this is the tree, like a tree of life. There's birds, soaking that up, really kind of grounding yourself into Mother Earth, feeling the vibrations of Mother Earth as she's upgrading, you are upgrading. So just really kind of grounding yourself into these energies. Now, we're here in the Northeast, we've been blanketed with snow recently, and that really has to do with more of like Mother Earth. It's like a purification for the earth and purification for all the souls here, really helping us to cleanse out these energies, cleanse out the old ways, and kind of move into like a fresh, blanketing it with, blanketing the earth, cleansing us, and then like almost like a, like washing over us, like a fresh start, right? Really white, pure, cleansing energy. All right, so this is beautiful. Like the green, like this is what we're wishing for right now up here in the Northeast. Just this beautiful green Mother Earth energy. So let's just check this out and see what's going on there. All right, so it's kindness. It's kindness. It says, the tree does not choose who comes to rest in her shade. She gives her arms and her hollows to all creatures indiscriminately. She silently wraps her roots around the roots of other trees to hold them up in the storms. Her fruits nourish the birds, which scatter her seeds far and wide to recreate this cycle of giving. Kindness comes in the simplest of ways, sharing what we have without needing something in return, helping in whatever way we can without trying to fix anything, being transparent in our actions, free from ulterior motives, doing what we see needs to be done without requiring recognition from anyone. By being a channel for kindness, I become a safe space for others to be. When I allow my roots to grow deep and entwine with yours, we become stronger together. So I said, I see you through your stories, through the goodness within. May my compassion cradle you and my warmth inspire you. So again, that's just really, really a beautiful card. And it's almost like they got, the tree has like prayer hands there. But this also does kind of work together where the two energies are coming together, the divine masculine, divine feminine energies, and they're working together to kind of really nourish each other in this growth. So yes. All right. And now, I'm going to pull from Sacred Creators because, like I started the call with, that it was all a dream. This is all a dream. So we are creating our own dream. So in that sense, we are all sacred creators. So let's find out what we need to create this week, what we need to create moving forward. Like where are the creation energies right now? Like what do we need to create or work on to kind of move forward in this energy overall? Like what do we want to create in our world for the new earth? Let's see what comes out. Accept and receive. So that's an amazing card right now. I'm seeing a lot with I'll read this in a second, but just abundance. So also the divine feminines and masculines, we're moving into this abundance energy. We're moving. So one of the old structures that we're leaving as well is lack. Lack is a huge thing. So now we're moving into this abundance energy. So it's saying accept and receive. So it takes a while for us to be able to, once our heart space is open, then we're able to fully accept and receive. But until it happens, sometimes it's blocked where we overgive and then we're not able to receive. So it's that balancing of energies. And then I got this morning as well, soul on fire. So it's really just saying, like, what's your divine spark? What's your passion? What ignites you? What lights you up? Like, what brings you pure joy in this life? Really sit and think about that one, because this is your divine spark. This is your purpose for being here. Like, what lights you up? Like, what are you passionate about? And whatever you're passionate about, like, people will notice that. People will see that. And people will see that in you. And they will, by you, when your soul is on fire, you help to light others up. And I speak about this all the time. But really, it's just showing that passion that you have inside yourself to others to help them, right? We're not here to heal. We're not here to like fix anybody, because there really is no fixing. Everybody is God in essence. So we're not here to fix anybody. Everybody has that potential inside themselves, but it's really just us lighting, working through our passions and our like what lights us up and what brings us joy helps to bring the joy out of others, helps to remind them why they're here, right? So that's just like a really beautiful card. I want to go back to, let me just see if there are any others on here. No. So just those are the two cards that wanted to come out for this one. But I do want to read this card, Accept and Receive. Let me find the book. There we go. 24. Let's check it out. So 24. Accept and receive. So I will read the questions first. So it says, what do you need to receive more of? What do you need to receive more of in your life? Are you allowing others to help you? How easy is it for you to reach out and ask for a helping hand? And what type of person would you love to meet today? And how could they help you on your journey? So those are the reflection questions. Now it says, learning to accept love and praise, accepting your worth in order to bring prosperity into your life, accepting where you are today with a fierce knowing that things are improving. So this just kind of also goes back to that creator energy, just creating the fact that just like holding that inner knowing that everything is going to work out for you, that everything always works out for you. So it says, it's time to accept and receive, sweet creator. Learn to graciously open up to all of it, the praise and the compliments, love from others, help when it comes, and unusual or unexpected support that confirms the universe is opening up for you. Receive it. You're worthy. Know that it may not look exactly as you imagined it would, but rest assured its arrival is imminent. As you move toward your dream, look for serendipitous encounters with people who already know the way, and remain open to the idea that accepting an imperfect short-term situation is not the same as settling for less than you deserve for the long haul. Sometimes the most potent magic can be found in the unplanned pit stops. We try to control exactly how the universe delivers our wishes. We can miss the small miracles that arrive in their stead. Be open to receiving remarkable alternatives and suggestions and an extraordinary outcome that is better than you imagined it could be. Ask yourself, can I do, be, have, love, or live better? Challenge yourself to accept and receive more for your beautiful creator self. So I absolutely love that, because like I said, it just kind of ends perfectly on the fact that we are, like I said, I started this whole call with, it was all a dream, and just reminding you guys that you are the sacred creators. You are creating your own reality. So wherever your thoughts are, your body, your emotions, everything today is creating your next second, your tomorrow, your future. So all you have to do is just stay really, really present with yourself today, and really, really focus on your intentions, and knowing that everything always works out for you. No matter everything that happens to you is not good or bad. It's always neutral. So just stay in that energy, knowing that you are that creator. You are that creator energy, and everything is going to work out for you. So I'm just at about 30 minutes there. I'm really good at my timing. So thank you guys so much for joining me. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. You can always check out my website. It's on the YouTube channel in the comments or in the description section. I do one-on-one sessions, and then I do the weekly live calls where I would love you guys to just put in the chat where you are in your journey. Anything that just really what brought you to the call today. So thank you guys. Bye.